Hello to you all. I'm going to talk today about a site called Gala Giveaways, where you can get Steam games for free. Also Origin and Desura. But Steam's the main focus, I would say. It's quite a simple site, but it can be a little complicated to get started, and there are a few traps for the unwary. As you can see, they're very keen on pointing out that yes, indeed, everything is absolutely free. The basic way the site operates is that you connect your Steam account, it allocates you a number of points based on the games you already own, or games. Right, you can see here there's a whole bunch of games listed. There's Crisis 2, 3,500 points, Guardians Middle-earth. You can see that each one, let's just click on this one. You can see that each one has a list of points to enter, number of copies, number of players, and whether the user has submitted valid keys for. So it's 2,000 points to enter this one, and there's only one copy on offer, and there are 497 players already. So you've got about a 1 in 500 chance of winning. Not massive odds, but not too bad. And it's free. To sign up with Gala Giveaways, you have to sign in through your Steam account. This is like using your Facebook account to log into something. So you click to sign in, you type in your Steam username and password. You can see that this is actually a Steam page that you're signing in through. Gala Giveaways do not get access to your Steam password or anything like that. It generates a number which is given to them, so they never actually have any direct access to your account. Now, if I just open my Steam account, one important thing is to go to your profile. Everyone has a Steam profile which lists some basic things about yourself, but you need to have your profile set to public display in order to be able to use Gala Giveaways. So here's my profile. Am I going to have to blur any of these bits out? Probably not. And yes, notice I've got it set to public, viewable by anyone. This is very important because if it's set to private, friends, users only, any of that kind of stuff, Gala Giveaways won't be able to access the basic information from your account, and you won't be able to use it. Okay, so I'll switch back to the Gala Giveaways site and log in. You can see at the top of the page there, it's got my username, Codabar, and I have 200,000 points. I think the site gave me 300,000 points originally. Now, the biggest problem that people have when creating an account with Gala Giveaways is that when you first create your account and you sync it with your Steam account, it can take a while. The Steam API is quite slow for third-party stuff. It may take a couple of hours. So if it doesn't work at first, if it throws up some error message, stop and come back. Just leave it for a few hours and see if it's working. If it's not, you might want to go into the Gala Giveaways site, have a look around. You can always send in a support ticket or contact them. Right, let's have a look at how the site actually works and how we can win some games. I have not won a great deal of games, but I did win one on the first day that I tried. Burnout Paradise, actually. Yeah. Righty, so here's all these possible giveaways. You'll see some of them are marked with extra odds, poker, feedback or something like that. We're just going to ignore those for just now. I'm going to take a look at a giveaway for this game Bad Rats, because it doesn't have any extra requirements. I think it's actually quite a terrible game, but I can't remember anything about it. So let's just go down to Bad Rats and get it opened up. Come on, me. Right, so let's have a look at what the details are. This has been created by Dink Smallwood, and let's have a little look-see. Giveaway will end in 5 days, 12 hours, so almost a week to run. 100 points to enter, 1 copy on offer, and 194 players so far. So 1 in 200-ish chance of winning, but there's a whole week to go, so there's probably like to be quite a few more people entering. Plus it's only 100 points to enter. Now if we have a look, Dink Smallwood has offered 231 gifts, has sent 206 keys and no invalid keys. So he's created 231 giveaways, and he's never sent any bad or fake keys. This is worth looking at. Although these are just free virtual points you're spending, you don't want to end up giving them all away. So yeah, have a little look. If somebody's only run 1 or 2 giveaways before, you probably want to check out just whether they have actually submitted keys or not. Anyway, I've pressed the play now button. As you can see, you've entered this giveaway with 100 points. And that's it. Maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Because this is in the future, I know I didn't. Oh, I should also mention that each page for a giveaway has a link to the Steam page if you just click on the image. Just in case you're not familiar with the game or you want to check out reviews before you start. So you can see Bad Rats costs £3 and it looks like an awful platformer. So I'm not going to be too sad that I don't win this. Right, let's have a look at some more giveaways and see how some of the other things work. Right, there is Snuggle Truck. Let's have a look at that. That is an extra odds giveaway. Notice that instead of just a single play button, there are 10 of them. This guy, I can see, has offered 0 gifts, sent 0 valid ones. I'm a bit about using him. Let's try another one. Yeah, this one. 2,500 points to enter. Not very long to run. 2,500 points to enter, 1 copy, and only 9 people entered so far. So quite good odds this time, but it's an extra odds giveaway, which means it's 2,500 points to enter. That's if I press the play 1 times button, but you can press up to the play 10 times button, which will give you 10 entries. So instead of it being 2,500, it's 2,500 times 10, that's 25,000 points. And you still might not win. And when it lists the number of players as 9 there, it doesn't tell you how many times they've entered. I find generally with these extra odds giveaways that people just play 10 times. So actually your odds don't get any better, the cost just goes up. Anyway, I've entered this one just once with 2,500 points. I'm probably not going to win, but as you can see, the number of players has gone up immediately. Now, when I go back to the main page, you'll actually see, come on, the site can be a bit slow sometimes, that one is now greyed out because I've entered. So it's an easy way of keeping track. But now we're going to look at refills. These are quite important. They're free to enter, and you get 5,000 points for entering. There we go. This is how you gain extra points. So 0 points to enter, maximum of 200 players. And yeah, sometimes these refill ones will have a CAPTCHA on them just to... Actually, I don't know what it's to stop, but fill it in, play, and when this ends, I will get an extra 5,000 points. So these are handy. There are other ways of topping up points, such as if you buy stuff from the Indie Gala store, or buy one of their bundles or whatever, you get certain points that you can transfer over. Now, let's have a look at some of the other giveaways. You see that first Snuggle Truck is marked with poker and feedback. Feedback means it requires a certain feedback score. The only way to get feedback is to give away games yourself. So you see there, minimum feedback of 1. So you must have given away at least 1 game and have got positive feedback from the person that won. Plus, that's a poker one. So you initially will not be able to enter any of the feedback ones. Okay, so here's a poker one, Project Night on Dasura. It's 200 points to enter, but actually that's effectively 200 points per action. You'll see in a minute. Oh, it's got no picture because chances are I think on Dasura it's probably got an animated headline image. Right, I've entered, so I get given a poker hand of 5 cards. I can change up to 5 cards. At the moment I've only got ace high. Every time I change a card, it costs me another 200 points. So entering a poker one can work out pretty expensively. See, I've only got a pair of kings. I can change 3 more cards at 200 a time. Ooh, shit at 4. Still only got a pair of kings. Still only got a pair of kings. Oh, three kings. That might win, but chances are I'll need a full house or 4 of a kind to win. So the poker ones can end up being rather expensive to enter and a bit random. It does introduce a certain game element, but I tend to avoid them myself. You just don't know how much you're going to end up spending. And it's alright when it's only 200 points like this, but some of them are quite expensive and you can easily burn through 20,000 points. There are filters available which you should be able to see giveaways that have less players or whatever. It's not terribly helpful, to be honest, because even if something hasn't attracted a lot of entries so far, it might have a week left to run, so it'll pick up very quickly. The chaps who run the site tend to have their own main giveaways, like this 99 Spirits one. 1,500 points to enter, and no extra odds or poker or feedback or any of that. And they've got 25 copies to give away. A lot of people tend to enter these, but you've got quite a good chance. They're fine. And yes, often they serve as a type of promotion. They're often in conjunction with games publishers. Now, let's have a look at profiles here. You can see on mine, it lists prizes won, bids made, how many open, how many lost, how many won. And you can see the number I've got open, several of them. So I can check whether I'm still in the bidding for something or not. And I can see how many I've lost and how many I've won. You can see over on the left how many points I've spent. So it says points spent 87,130. I've lost these. It's not magic. If your odds are 500 to 1 of winning, then you'll only win 500. One time out of 500. Yes, this is, I won Burnout Paradise, won it on my first day. And that worked out pretty well. I was quite pleased. That was an extra odds one, which I don't normally enter. But you can see there were 93 players, 1,000 points to enter. I spent 10,000 points to enter, and I won the copy. Even though this was actually only the first time somebody had created a giveaway. Oh, and you can leave little comments too, which I clearly did. Oh, and just to show that this is definitely real, shows winner is Codabar, hey! And that gift was received. I'm just going to open up Origin. Doodly-doo. And there you go. You can see I've got Burnout Paradise. Oh, I'd better blur that out. And it's downloading away just fine. It's all completely genuine. Oh, when you win a giveaway, it will send an email to the account associated with your Steam account. You see what I mean? The email address that you've used for Steam. So here's my Gmail account, and let's just have a little look. See, email. Oh, that's my reply. See how polite and friendly I am. And yes, there we go. Congratulations, you've won the Burnout Paradise Origin key. Here's the key. That's going to be blurred out, I'm damn sure. And you can go onto the site and see this as well, but you're not going to miss the fact that you've won something. It will let you know. Oh, now while I'm in here, I'll just show you. This is an email from Gala Giveaways. Once it managed to sync my Steam account, it shows I had almost £3 grand's worth of Steam games, and have been given points based on that. So yeah, if it does take a while to sync up your Steam account, and it doesn't really matter, you'll get an email telling you when it's been completed. There are other giveaway sites, such as Game Miner. I happen to quite like Gala Giveaways. It can be a bit clunky and slow, but it works just fine. It's done by the Indie Gala people, so it's fairly reliable. I'll maybe do a video about, say, Game Miner, just largely the same, but a slicker interface, and some of it's in Russian. Anyway, that's how you get free Steam games using Gala Giveaways. Also Origin and Asura. Have a go yourselves. Maybe you'll get lucky. Don't necessarily expect to win stuff straight away. 500 to 1 odds are still 500 to 1 odds. But if you play sensibly and regularly, for just a minimum little bit of effort, you might be able to win a bunch of games. Anyway, good luck to you all. Ta-ra.